Okay. Sea of Thieves, No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk, Fallout 76, Battlefield 2042, Anthem. Full price games that failed at launch. Why? Lacked content, broken or buggy, false promises, straight up not fun, and or people just didn't give a shit. With the jump in innovation, technology, and the whole 9 yards with modern gaming, how did we take a million steps backwards? How could any of this possibly happen? Money, greed, or fuck it, just straight up stupidity. Or maybe these companies realize what the bare minimum actually looks like. How much work they really need to do in order for gamers to pay full price and play the games that they make while they're simultaneously getting fucked in the ass. I understand that Sea of Thieves and No Man's Sky had a smaller dev team. Of course it was going to be dead on arrival, but it's really hard to feel bad when both games were marked with that full price $60 tag and they both heavily underdelivered. Honestly, an understatement. No Man's Sky promised what sounded like a $60 game, but 95% of what was promised was never in the fucking game. It was a borderline tech demo to show off the procedurally generated planets and animals with nothing else. It was a fucking high school planetarium. Bethesda thought it would be a good idea to slap on multiplayer on top of an engine meant for single-player games and expect it to work. Oh no. Cyberpunk is in the realm of false promises and a broken launch, just like No Man's Sky, but what sucks about Cyberpunk is that CD Projekt Red had a huge amount of trust from gamers who loved The Witcher 3. Ever since the launch of Cyberpunk, it has tarnished their reputation forever. With Destiny 2, technically it's free to play, but it's honestly free to install, but you gotta pay for all of this shit. With Anthem, no one fucking cared about Anthem. Battlefield 2042 looked to be the next best modern Battlefield game since Battlefield 4, but the beta assured all the gamers that it wasn't. Sure, buggy as hell, but besides the bugs, it wasn't a Battlefield game. With different heroes or, classes melding together, nobody had their own roles anymore. You didn't have a class, you were a cross between 3 different classes. It was just Call of Duty. You didn't need your teammates. Didn't need anyone to heal you or give you ammo. You could do all that shit yourself. Plus, no scoreboard at launch. It is a fucking shooting game. Big boy AAA company EA DICE done fucked it up. Battlefield Bad Company, Bad Company 2, 3, 4, and 1. For $60, you got a story mode and a multiplayer mode that kept you playing forever. Battlefield 2042 offered no story and a busted ass multiplayer mode that did not keep people playing. BattleBit.
No, the building! Going down! Here I come! Hey, my friend.
Made by 3 people. 3! Sergeant Okie Dokie, Liquid Horse, and Velasquez. Fucking 3. These guys managed to make the best Battlefield game since Battlefield 1. EA and DICE, with their big company and big budget, dropped the fucking ball. These 3 guys came in and fucking dunked that shit. For the very cheap price of $15, you get to have so much fucking fun with your boys again like it's 2013, with the addition of funny-ass VoIP.
Dying is weird. Don't be doing none of that dying shit. It's for them Bud Light drinking liberals.
It's just fun. No shady microtransactions or dumb modern gaming shit. Just plain fun. With all the garbage that we get nowadays, it's so nice and relieving when we get games that are just great. Games that aren't great despite the bad shit. They're just great. It makes you appreciate them more. It's even nicer when AAA games manage to just be great. Elden Ring was a complete game at launch. No season pass, battle pass, secondary currency, purchasable skins, no nothing. Just an actual full-priced game. Capcom has actually been a company that's been turning around hard in the best way possible with all this. Street Fighter V was a joke, but ever since Devil May Cry, Resident Evil 7, they've just been delivering quality shit ever since. The newest Street Fighter, Street Fighter 6, has been nothing but fun for everyone playing it. Big boy fucking contrast than what people got years ago with Street Fighter V. The $60 price tag, or I guess $70 now, it sets an expectation, a fair one. If someone is willing to give you $70 for a product, that product better be good. The minimum is for it to work. I think nowadays it's normalized that games launch with performance issues, so when a game launches very clean, it's given more appreciation, which I think if it was years ago, a game would actually be an outlier if it launched all fucked up. But now, a game's an outlier if it wasn't launched all fucked up. If my memory is serving me correctly, No Man's Sky was a huge outlier back in the day, but it only planted the seed of all these future games. I think some people, and kind of myself included, kind of desensitized from all these bad launches that it can be hard to be excited about a new game coming out without the underlying fear of the game launching like Apollo 13. And with all the microtransactions, I don't mind them if they aren't too abrasive or manipulative. As mentioned before, Destiny 2 is free to play, but every corner of the game has some sort of paywall. Cosmetic microtransactions are fine, but being able to buy through a battle pass to get gear is dumb, and the way you gotta buy the expansions is even dumber. There's no bundle that groups it all together. So you gotta figure out yourself what the fuck expansion you have to buy. There are some you don't need and some you do. It's like, what the fuck? And eventually it adds up to a full price game anyways. So why can't Bungie just make Destiny 2 $60 that has some expansions included in it, instead of it being free to play, but not really free to play? Since Destiny 2 isn't free to play and it's basically a full price game after buying some expansions, the addition of more microtransactions after already putting down a minimum $60 on the game is just too much. Fall Guys and Fortnite are legitimately free to play, so it's perfectly fine if they have cosmetics that you can buy with real money. But what the fuck is Destiny 2 doing? To end this video, let's just all appreciate the game companies that deliver. Whether it's full priced or not, $70 or $15, a game comes out, it just works, and it's fun.
2, 3, 4. Sorry, I never see you, I never see you, I never see you, I never see you, I never see you anymore. So divine, I never see you anymore.